and a massive happy Friday to you. I mean, I want you to have the best Friday you have ever had. I'm going to turn this light around just to give us a little more light, put some more light on the subject, as my daddy would say. He'd say, light it up. So what we're going to do with ukulele today, by the way, I know I say this and you're sick of hearing it, but get this before we run out and I have to reorder because we've got to go up. I thought we was just going up $10. We got to go up $20 when we get them back in. It's just the way things are going, guys. So I don't want to, but I mean I can't take the lick. So but what I'm going to show you this morning is taking this off is a little lick. This is advanced, not advanced chord buddy for ukulele, but this is just anybody that's playing and you're just you're just doing C, you're doing C and you're doing F, I'm gonna let it shine, this little light of mine. Turn on the reverb. I'm gonna let it shine, this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So, what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna show you a little sliding lick that's cool. That's it right there. So that's hitting the bottom two strings and then going to the second and third string. See, second and third string. And then going back to the third fret on the second and third. And then you do those two strings and then you hammer on. So. This little light of, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. See, I'm not doing it exactly like it supposed to be, but my point with this is just showing you some extra stuff to do rather than just going, this little light of mine. And I mean, that's good and that's great. But, like with this, a lot of I'm going to let it shine. So you go to the C7 on shine. So this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Hear it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. That's that lick that I showed you. So that is the lick for today, guys. I hope you got big plans for the weekend to spend with your family and worship on Sunday at the church of your choice and watch some football and all of that. Got something I've waited 48 hours to even bring this up. I'm still questioning myself now if I want to bring it up, but I am. And I just don't, and I'm probably going to get some flack for it, and that's okay. I might probably get some people to go, yeah, I agree with you, and I hope so. What happened? Okay, I bought a scooter, a little 150cc scooter. I've had a 49cc scooter, and the only reason, the 49cc scooter I bought because we'd play in a lot of bluegrass festivals, and I would put my dobro or guitar on my back, and I'd ride that little scooter, man, hundreds of miles. Me and John Corbin he would ride behind me. Both of us be on that little bitty scooter, and but hundreds of miles. Look, at bluegrass festivals, going from jam to jam to jam. God, what a wonderful time that was. But so I like the scooter, but it tore up, so I gave it away. And it's just not it's great for that, but if you ever have to get on the highway with it, and I'm not buying it to get on the highway, had some teeth pulled and eating something. I've got to get it out from in there. But anyway, so I bought a 150 that will at least do more than 35 miles an hour. That's the whole point, that 49cc would do about 30, 35 with me. And if I wanted to ride it from my house to Cord Buddy, at some point I've got to get on Cottonwood Road, which is a state highway, and it's people go anywhere up to 65, even 70 on it. So it's just too dangerous. Somebody can run up on you and hit you. They're on their phone looking, not paying attention, and just run over you. So I bought a 150, got a great deal on it, but the speedometer was not working right. So I said, well, I live on Harvest Lane. I said, well, I'll just go up. I'll download an app. In fact, I can show you the app. My phone's not in here. Oh, it's out. I'm having to download something. Anyway, downloaded this miles per hour app, and I was sitting at the end of my road, and I see blue lights, and I thought for a second that because I've got a flashlight that's got blue lights on it that you can use for emergency. I thought for a second I had it out for some reason. Anyway, state trooper pulled up behind me. I'm off the road, sitting there. Motorcycle is off. No, motorcycle was running when he walked up to me, I think. Yeah, but I had my helmet off and put it in behind me, and was looking at my phone. Had the miles per hour app down there, and so he said, "What you doing?" I said, "Well, I just bought this scooter Sunday, and this was Tuesday when this happened. Because I've waited all week to even talk about it, and I was so mad about it." And so he said, "Well, where's your helmet?" And I said, "Well, it's right here behind me, And I said, "Well, what I was doing." He said, "Well, why don't you have it on?" And I said, "Well, I'm trying to tell you, my speedometer, I don't think it's shaking. So I wanted to download an app and check it what the miles per hour app on my phone versus the speedometer." Okay. And he says, "Well, you got to have a helmet." And I said, "Well, sir, I've got the helmet. I took it off right here so I could download the app, and it will sit here with this helmet on." And he said, "Well, it's running." So I turned it off. Then he talked about insurance. He was going to give me a ticket for that. Long story short, ended up getting a $100 ticket for a no helmet. Sitting beside the road, I could literally see my mailbox from where I was at. I was literally in front of my house, just checking it, doing 25, 30 miles an hour, seeing if they were the same. $100 ticket. What made me so mad with it is and I love our law enforcement. I am blue to the core. We need them. I love them. We want them. But why would you give me a ticket, $100 ticket, in front of my house, basically, sitting beside the road on a little moped? I mean, I wasn't on Ross Clark Circle. I wasn't on the interstate. I wasn't doing 60 miles an hour. I was sitting beside the road. $100. I mean, warning, say, "Hey, Miss Perry, I realize what you're doing here, but you still need to have your helmet on, even if you're, whatever." No, gave me a ticket. It still burns me up. I mean, they have enough reputation problems. Cause the Democrats, they just, they all against. Well, I won't just say the Democrats, but a lot of people, and for rightly so. A lot of times the police have been in the wrong, and so they've had to deal with the repercussions of that. But it just still upsets me. I have had free concerts. My band, Pure and Simple, put on concerts to raise money for first responders. We've done it. We've played every year. We played at the Civic Center Farm, and then he comes up and gives me a ticket. Oh well, I'm just gonna. I'm thinking about I might just not pay it ahead of time and go down there and just go through the court system with it. Anyway, that just bothered me, and probably shouldn't even brought it up. Anyway, hope you have a great time. All you have to do is to send me an email to Travis@chordbuddy.com. And you can slide into that too. All right, y'all have a good weekend. I'll see you Monday. Mm.